The White House may be weighing a travel ban on Guatemala in wake of a failed agreement regarding asylum between the two countries. According to NPR, this is one of 3 options being considered by administration officials. The White House is also looking into imposing a remittance tax on foreign nationals who send money back to Guatemala, or even tariffs. This follows threats by President Trump after Guatemala had backed out of a deal and indicated his administration may hold them accountable. Other reports show countries who have been placed on the U.S.'s travel ban list have stopped nearly all legal migration to the country, highlighting the ban's effectiveness. Meantime, One America's Jacob Demille has details on how Mexico's new hardline policies are impacting Guatemalans considering seeking asylum in the U.S.
Some Central American migrants appear to be reconsidering their trek to the U.S. southern border as Mexico continues its fight against illegal migration. Speaking with reporters this week, a number of migrants in Mexico's southern state of Chiapas say they're reneging their plans to seek asylum in the U.S. This, in response to Mexico's recent change in its migration policies.
It's bad because shelters are full and we don't have permission to cross north. And authorities say there is no work because we don't have a document to work. There are companions of mine who've been there at shelters for days, and they don't have anything.
This comes as reports this week show Mexico has stationed nearly 22,000 National Guard troops on its northern and southern borders to mitigate the crisis. Additionally, Mexico said on Monday, close to 15,000 soldiers and National Guardsmen have been assigned to the northern border in order to ensure illegal migrants don't reach the U.S. This, as President Trump's Remain in Mexico policy has sent over 5,000 asylum seekers back to Mexico to await their hearings in recent weeks. As a result, Mexican border cities have faced problems sheltering the influx of new asylum seekers, which, in turn, appears to be prompting at least some migrants to think twice before making the journey.
My goal now is not to go to the United States. My goal is to get my documents and stay working here. Because to go off north is a lot of time, it's more complicated, anything can happen.
Meantime, President Trump has vowed to take a hard stance against Guatemala for withdrawing on the Safe Third Country Agreement.
We're looking at something very severe with respect to Guatemala. I've already cut all payments. I did that a year ago. I cut all payments going to Honduras, El Salvador, and Guatemala. We used to send them $500 million for nothing. For nothing. They didn't do anything except set up caravans. So Guatemala, we're going to take care of, and it won't even be tough. We're looking at a couple of different things. One of the things very heavy is, as you know, Mexico has put 6,000 people on that border.
Earlier this month, Guatemalan President Jimmy Morales canceled his trip to Washington amid U.S. pressure to ratify the deal. While Morales was expected to sign the agreement, he was reportedly blocked from doing so by the country's high court unless he gained congressional approval. President Trump may be considering implementing a retaliatory travel ban to the Central American nation in the near future. Jacob Demille, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.